Marcus came back from the dead. Can't say that for Connor though, am I right? Oh. Or not. Okay. Or he's fine. That's great. Find Amanda. What? Oh, this is random. Hold on. Yeah, where am I? Like, where am I going? It's a very pretty place. Is this Android heaven? I think it is Android heaven. Connor, Mark 1, died at DPD station. Okay. This is, like, legitimately Android heaven. Hey, what's up?
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one.
Oh.
Some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Traumatized.
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
Dysfunctional, intriguing. I think he's intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Friendly, adapt, indifferent. Friendly.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this.
Okay.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Okay, this is interesting. Uh-oh. He was feeling emotions. Hank, neutral.
You might be in shock. Just take it easy.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis
There you
Riggs,
go.
has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region,
Shouldn't be too
particularly
long.
Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Oh shit. The fucking machine can get everything in the room.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
The 3 laws of robotic parenting. Family life has never been easier. When CyberLife initially released their child range, the public were skeptical of purchasing a family. Now the collection is one of CyberLife's bestsellers, but is this really a surprise? Customizable, removable LED, no hunger, no expensive childcare, no new clothes, and not to mention no smelly diapers. The perfect child is only a click away. All its needs can be suspended at the touch of a button. It's child's play. It's a stress-free solution for career-oriented parents, those struggling to have their own children or miss having a youngster at home. With unemployment at 37.3%, $7,500 for a child that avoids the dreaded teenage years and the shelling out for college seems like a wise investment compared to $350,000 over 17 years. Plus, it doesn't have to be a lifelong commitment. But sociologist Mary Wallace argues that these androids are leading fewer parents to have children at a time when our birth rates are already far too low, contributing to what she terms the baby doom. Jason Graff, director of humanization at CyberLife, dismisses these claims as the usual resistance to new ideas, calling these new androids a triumph of humanization design. Ivanov says "Niet." Russian president responds to Warren's warning. Following President Warren's demand that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic immediately, President Ivanov of Russia has issued a response. Ivanov branded Warren's comments as megaphone diplomacy and said U.S. saber rattling is the #1 threat to stability in the region. The Kremlin produced a detailed statement outlining Russia's claim to the territory, and Ivanov said he would remind President Warren that the United States is subject to UN conventions like everybody else. The conflict shows no signs of abating.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Explore new office.
Hi, honey. You okay? Listen.
Knights of the Black Death. Dark heavy metal.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
Jimmy's Bears. Oh my gosh. Basketball cap. Anti-android slogan. I talked to my ex-wife, wow. Japanese maple. Donuts. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Henderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Becoming the youngest lieutenant at the Detroit Police Force, Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson and the Detroit Police Force. Huh. Oh, there's something over here. Hares. Canine hares. St. Bernard dog. Ooh, bitch got a dog? Still missing some shit, though. Oh, wait. What's this? Red Ice Task Force, multi-department unit responsible for the Red Ice Network dismantle of 2028. Oh! Cold coffee, traces of caffeine. Was a decorated officer.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office!
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit?
I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Like, he obviously doesn't like me. I mean... What does that say? I can't see that. Check on Hank. It's over here. Oh, is it just a book? Yeah, no, I don't need that.
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant. I'll do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen again. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
That's a cute name. Basketball. Let's do music.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
He's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
What is that? What? Why did he not like that, bitch?
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Lab report says they cut it with something.
Yeah. There is one.
Shit. Well. Fowler? The fuck is Fowler?
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, Do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
Sorry. Start working.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Okay, so we got Gordon Lopez. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. Oh, they look familiar. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by android working as a waiter in the Fast Coney Dogs. Oh! Restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene. The android remains at large. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. The plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, Eden Club, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Leo, oh my god, Leo, was found unconscious in the home of his father, Carl Manfred. The latter's witness statement attests to an altercation between the son and the house android. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. Kara! The plaintiff claims he was violently attacked by his domestic android, and the android had just returned from being repaired the previous day and had shown signs of aggression in the past. Oof. Okay, scan all files.
243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. You shouldn't let your personal situation hamper the investigation, Lieutenant.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you just run your program and shut the fuck up?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in the dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that attacked the guy last night. It's been seen in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Dun, 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 dun. Hank got a lead. Hank got a lead. Hank got shit. Fuck it.